What's going on, buddy boyos? We are live. Welcome to another episode of Wednesday Night WINsel, where we kick back, relax, listen to some music, and just kick back, relax, and fucking and talk. I don't fucking know, dude. We're gonna hang out. How's everyone doing? Hopefully we're all having a good day. Let me present the screen, share the audio, get some music going, and let's get started. All right, there's our music. Very Doomer-esque music. Oh man, whew. It's been quite the week already. I cannot believe we're already at fucking Wednesday. Are we at Wednesday or Tuesday? Is it Tuesday or Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday, right? It's Wednesday. My calendar says Wednesday. Can't believe we're already at Wednesday. I can't believe we're already at fucking Thanksgiving, my dude. Oh my fucking god. Literally like a week and like a week away or some shit, dude. Unbelievable. Can't believe it. Cannot fucking believe it. This year has flown the fuck by, dog. Holy fuck, I'm right on time. I'm fucking seething. Need something to calm me down ASAP. What are you doing? That's making you so mad. Salt miners control the world. The salt cabal. I believe it, dude. Doesn't surprise me at all. Second cell. You're like third, my dude. Third in a row. Hi, what's up, Dice? We are live. We are, in fact, live, my dude. Boomer joke. Thanks, Obama giving. Huh. Thanks, Obama. Remember that fucking old-ass meme, dude? Oh, man. So apparently the world's getting shittier and shittier every day, my dudes. It's over. It is over, dude. You're right, Patriotess. It's over, dude. If you're in this stream, it's over for you. Let's cover something I didn't cover on last stream. It's an ongoing issue, but it's very pertinent to our sphere. Here we go. Got one article to read. It's over when they finally ban Mystery School. They might ban me at some point, dude, for all I fucking know, though. I don't know how the fuck I'm not banned yet. I don't know. It's so weird. So weird that they haven't banned me yet, considering that I literally let people say whatever the fuck they want to say at the end of the day. So who knows? What's up with the Riz thing? Is it a rebrand of Game? I have no clue. What the fuck is Riz? By strange fortune, we meet again on time somehow. Yeah, what's up, Jack? Jack Nickelback. What's up, dude? Imagine being here in your prime. It's over. Oh, shit, dude. You're not wrong. It's over for you. I thought we were just starting. We are just starting, my dude, but it's already over, my dude. Got health issues. It's over, to say the least. What's up with you? I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good week so far. Men in their hundreds are in their prime. Oh man. If only that was true. If only that was fucking true, dude. That's never fucking true though. Being old as fuck, dude. Imagine being old as fuck and like you're like trying to fucking like bang some Stacy and you're fucking old ass, fucking wrinkly ass, fucking Johnson can't even get it up, dude. It's over for you. Sneaky stream. I'm here, dude. Look up Riz. It's just new game. Look it up, Riz. It's just new game. Okay, let me look up Riz. What the fuck is Riz, dude? All these new terms coming out. RIZZ. Riz. Wikipedia. Or Wiktionary or whatever. Wiktionary, whatever. One's ability to attract a potential, usually female love interest. It's just this game. Why the fuck would you call it Riz? It's game. Just call it game. It's what it is. Like, stupid, dude. Wiktionary. Yeah, I spelled that so fucking wrong. For TikTokers looking to add Riz to their interactions, they may be looking for romance, as the term refers to impressing a desirable other. Oh wow, we gotten so cucked now where it's not even game for like women anymore. It's like game for a significant other, which means it could be for anything: man, woman, dog, cat, them, their, Whatever the fucking pronoun you want to use. Shit's unbelievable, dude. Yeah, it's just rebranded game. I don't know why the fuck they don't have to call it game, but I guess that's what all the Gen Zers and Gen Alphas do now at this point, dude. So who fucking knows? Riz deficiency, aren't we all, dude? Someone donated to Lone Wanderer $1,000 based. Huh. Where is my rice? I want my rice, Floyd. You're not getting one, my dude. When the ban of MS is the final sign, we need to start the beta uprising. Ha. Greetings from New Zealand. Isn't New Zealand like the most cuck country in the face of the planet, dude? How do you survive there? My God, how do you survive in fucking New Zealand, my dude? My boyo streaming, I was bored. Based. I'm bored too. Riz, yes, game, basically at the end of the day. What do you think about God of War Ragnarok? I'm not playing it yet. I don't know. Like, I'm so tired of like the same fucking games over and over and over and over and over again. Like, there's not a single fucking new IP I give a fuck about. There's not a single old IP that I give a fuck about playing either. I'm so tired of playing the same shit over and over and over again. Like, maybe it's because I'm getting too old for video games. I'm not sure what the fuck's going on, dude. But all I know is that I'm so tired of playing God of War. I'm tired of playing The Last of Us. I'm tired of playing fucking Forza or fucking what's that game called? Gran Turismo. It's the same fucking franchises over and over and over again. It's like it's nothing new. Oh, God of War's so good. Yeah, it might be a good game, but like I'm so tired of like set pieces. I'm so tired of fucking quick time events where you mash fucking O or mash fucking X to fucking kill enemy. Like, it's bullshit, dude. I don't know. I'm just tired of games, dude. I don't fucking know anymore. You know, every cope has an end, but games is like so fucking like has its end. I said that so fucking wrong, but either way, every fucking game I played in the last few years is so fucking shitty, dude. Like, oh my God. Like, no fucking games that are like, no new IPs that I give a fuck about. Hi, Mystery. What's up, dude? What's up, Pamplemouth? Kids are more blue pilled. They don't even realize it is all a game. Are kids blue pilled? I would say kids are incredibly like, at least red or black pilled. They're very honest about what they see, and it's only when they become like teenagers and become adults where they have to like temper what they actually think that they actually start telling lies again. So like kids will tell you that you're ugly. Like kids will tell you that, hey, you're really ugly or something like that, or you're really bad at that or something like that. Yeah, they have no problem telling you the truth. That's the scary part about kids, dude. Kids will always know the fucking truth. It's when they become adults is when people fucking are like, oh, wait a second, dude. Oh shit, I can't say that now because that would be really, really uncouth and that would be really, really it's not PC to say that, so I can't say what I want to say. Rando jizz equals Riz. Huh. Just another word for manipulation. Yeah, basically. It's like I skipped by 25 comments. My God. Oh, here we go. Have not played God of War Ragnarok yet. Is it good? As good as the last one or even better? I haven't played it yet. I don't know. At least game acknowledges how shallow it is. Yeah. How is everyone? I'm doing pretty okay, dude. Haven't played, but it looks good. Pample Moose. It's Pample Moose? I'm saying it wrong. Moose. They made the mother of monsters a black woman in God of War Ragnarok, and what did they mean by that? Well, I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to give us that fucking give us that hint. Haven't cared about God of War since God of War 3. Yeah, probably the last good one. I mean, the other two or the other three, I don't know how many fucking made it at this point, but they're all good games. It's just like I'm tired of playing them. Like, you know, who gives a fuck? Finleos, yeah, but young men aren't impressed when they think others have some secret knowledge. Well, legit talk. It's been about 1 year since I've turned on my console. Yeah, dude, I have every single console known to fucking man, dude. I don't give a fuck about him, dude. Are you winning, son? Nope. Diablo looks amazing. I do like Diablo. I don't know about. Would I play it again? I don't fucking know, dude. Would I play it again? Yeah, it is in a drought of creativity. Yeah, no one's making anything new. You like think about it. Where are all the fucking new movies at? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Fucking what's that fucking movie called? Top Gun was really good, but it wasn't new. It's the same shit. You know, like how many times can we keep rehashing old Marvel shit over and over and over again? Like, you gotta make something new at some point, dude. It's getting old. It's getting really fucking old, dude. Nobody has any, like, no one has to create a build in their whole body at this point, dude. Everything's just a rehash of a rehash of a rehash. Do you have a PlayStation 5 or a new Xbox? Xbox, the graphics are a huge leap, especially the ray tracing. Yeah, I have all the consoles, dude. I have everything. Stopped gaming. It was my cult for years. Yeah, I mean, I haven't stopped gaming yet, but I don't play very many games. Same mystery. Holy fuck, I can barely play games for 10 to 20 hours a week lately, while friends play 80 hours. I don't know how the fuck to do that shit, dude. Games are not that fucking interesting anymore like they used to be, dude. Gaming sucks. Movies, even anime. Yeah, I even struggled to make it through anime at this point. I mean, I watch anime a lot, but I struggled to make it through an episode of anime. I watch it when I'm working out, so, which helps out a lot, honestly, because, you know, when you're doing fucking cardio, it's like the most monotonous fucking movement on the face of the planet. So you got to do something while you're doing it. What's up, fellow cool kids? What's up, Daniel? Been a while, my dude. Only good game I'm looking forward to is Diablo 4. And then that's it for me. Tactical soap, World War III imminent. Nah, not really. It was a fucking mistake by Ukraine shooting a missile down from Russia or some shit. I don't fucking know, but yeah, anything happening, dude. Or he said stack tactical soap. Okay, I said that fucking wrong too. Oh my god. Gaming is only fun now with friends. I haven't played a single player for like 5 years. Stop for real, or are you still playing a little bit? God of War Ragnarok is fucking dog shit compared to the original trilogy. Huh. I don't know. I haven't played it yet, so I can't really talk about it. Secret knowledge? No, more like useless knowledge. Hello, buddy boy. What's up, Drowlick? What's up, buddy? I agree, Mystery. I've been saying that there should be a new gaming studios, that they are just a code base that pays you some crypto to upload new games for streams. Cut out the AA, AAA studios. Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's just like boring. so many games are fucking boring. And maybe it's just because I'm getting older, or maybe it's because like games have legitimately fell off a fucking cliff. I'm not sure what's going on, but there's like no good games I want to play. I'm still fucking around with Skyrim mods. I haven't spent money on games since 2077 came out. 2077 was such a fucking big disappointment, my dude. I bought that game on fucking day one. It got burnt so fucking hard, dude. Maybe that's why I'm so like reluctant to buy games anymore, because I get burnt so fucking hard by half the games I buy. Like, that game burnt my fucking soul, dog. Burnt my fucking soul. I was so excited for that fucking game, dog, and ended up being a piece of fucking shit. Zoomer cells like me are mostly blue pills with a small black pill percentage. Yeah, that's what I've been saying for a while now. I think there's not that many black pill people in the world. Let me see if D4 implements all the things they were teasing. It should be like D2 with more multiplayer. New games just have that $10 million set piece and they call it a day. Yeah. Yes, sir. Hey, Mystery School. I'm gonna be on Caduceus live stream tonight. Any advice for me? Just be yourself, my dude. I mean, I don't mean that in a meme way, but like, be yourself. Say your piece and get off there. You know, it's pretty good. He's a pretty good guy. I've been on this stream one time as well. He's a pretty good guy. Really understanding. He'll probably ask you a few questions to call it a day. He's not that intimidating at all. So yeah, just answer your questions and answer the questions in a way you think is adequate and go from there. Might have to watch that. I guess you're pretty good at talking, so you're a pretty good talker in my opinion. So yeah, maybe I'll watch that stream. Super egos at war with ids, and the egos caught in the middle. Haven't heard those terms since like fucking high school fucking psychology class, dude. The id, the ego, and the super ego. Yeah. Well, they do not know that yet. Been addressing review comments all morning. Now gonna start on the new ticket, but the notification came up. Nice. Pamplemousse means grapefruit. Does it? No, you got me beat. Conversation drink beforehand like face does. Be for bravery. Ha. Oh, black pill conversations. Drink beforehand like face does for bravery. Don't drink, dude. Don't drink that. Yep, old Kratos was more based. Law. What's up, Vicious? Curse Soul, Drolix. Yeah, dude, we're all here. I sold my PS4, now all I do is scroll YouTube and TikTok. Oh, dude, TikTok? Ugh. I can't go on TikTok, dude. That shit would make me so fucking black-pilled and hate humanity so fucking much I would just probably off myself at that point, dude. I can't stand TikTok. YouTube's already bad enough, dude. Like, I don't think I can stand TikTok's fucking black pills, dude. They're so bad. All the new movies are in the soy rehash factory. Yep. Yeah, they're taking old movies and making them soy as fuck. Even Top Gun was soy somewhat. Because, like, think about it. You have Tom Cruise dating a single mother. I'm like, okay, that's fucking great. Like, damn, like he couldn't even get a fucking like Stacy or a Becky who was like single or some shit. Dude, he got fucking single mom, fucking with kid. You know what the fuck, dude? Everything, everywhere, all at once was pretty cool. Whoa, had a little bit split on there. Yeah, man, they made him a bitch. I had to change from second person to third person perspective and the lack of gore guts and good combos. Angry and sad, but glad to see you, David. You can't have new things because it all sexist, racist, and all the ist. The ist are the spice of life. So somewhat, you're kind of right there a little bit, dude. Like having those like, that's why Dave Chappelle hits so fucking hard, dude. Because Dave Chappelle doesn't fucking hold back, dude. Dave Chappelle's like, he's like, you just says what the fuck he thinks, and people love that shit, dude. He's like one of the last few good comics left in the world. Because he actually knows how to fucking fucking are good comedians in the world. He's actually a really good comedian, because he's like so raw. You know, that doesn't mean he doesn't somewhat censor himself, but he still had that edge to him. Like those all those fucking ists and things we hate about. Oh, you can't be a racist or a sexist or blah blah blah. All those things, dude, is what makes shit like, I don't know. It's just makes things more spicy, I guess, as you said there. I'm in the middle of the replay of original Final Fantasy VII. That's pretty good. Yeah, what's up, Pluto? Got that fucking Griffith. The only game I binged was Elden Ring, and that was earlier this year. It sunk almost 200 hours. Yeah, Elden Ring was the last game I played, and I actually loved that game, dude. The only games I can play now that are actually really good are from software games, dude. Elden Ring was probably that was a good game. That was a good game. I cannot complain at all about Elden Ring, dude. Can't complain at all. But yeah. Let's see. They aren't starting over with the over 2 Polish farmers. Yeah, no way. We are all dopamined out, brain depleted. Not a fan of TVM because of those dating streams. Oh, yeah, I haven't watched him at all. I just like TVM because he came on my stream a few times. He's a pretty good guy. He doesn't seem like a bad guy. He's just trying to find his way around YouTube and make some money, which I understand. I get it. Excuse me. Most gamers have recessed chin. Chad's play with chicks. You're not wrong. What's the 411 on Hormaxer? I heard he broke his arm, so that was his absence. But what did MD say about him that makes you think that way? The problem with AAA games is that they're made to be like movies, not games. Yeah, that's probably half the problem here as well, dude. Yeah. You're not wrong. You're not wrong there, Daniel at all. Yeah. I mean, book and doing retrospectives of entertainment are still good. Read Dune, Alita, Grant Morrison, Comic Run, etc. Yeah, I did like Dune. That was good. I did like Dune. That was a good movie. At least the first one was. I mean, it's the first of like a trilogy, I guess. So it was a good movie in my opinion. But been playing some retro shooters lately. It can be a nice break from modern shit. Berserk is goated though. I like Berserk, dude. Berserk's so good. Too bad the guy died. If you are a gamer with good jawline, you can start a gaming channel and get subs fast with that jaw. Gaming needs to crash to be reborn, like in the 80s. Like in the 80s. Yeah, I would agree. Wee. Oh god. Let's see. There's some Omega footage floating around somewhere showing Hormaxer hitting on an underage girl. I would actually like to see the footage to verify if it's real. Oh god. Mystery School, yeah. Well, yeah, I also thought that he beta bucksing a single MILF, although a 50-year-old MILF that looked that good, hard to pass up. I'm due to replay Max. I love fucking Max Payne, dude. Max Payne was such a good game. Such a solid game, dude. Great game. Real talk. If I wish the Manosphere made content on male hobbies and philosophy like art, welding, stuff that the guy Pete does, etc. It's on Hammerhand's channel, I think. Oh god. Jaw is law. You're not wrong. I love that fucking phrase, dude. Jaw is law. Dune equals Star Wars for men. Yeah, I've come to the conclusion that so much of fucking what we do in the Manosphere is so like female focused and not even funny, dude. It's all at the end of the day, it all comes down to fucking pussy begging. At the end of the day, it really is all pussy begging. It all comes down to like you're begging for pussy. You're not getting no pussy from fucking looking at Manosphere content, but you want it so fucking bad. And all these men are fucking going to the gym, pussy begging hardcore because they're all trying to become gym maxed, pussy begging hard, like usual shit. I guess I get it, but it's also a matter like, my god, like everything we do is so fucking gynocentric and so female focused that we've forgotten about fucking like what men actually want or what men are supposed to be doing at the end of the day. So, and I guess the culture has changed, so men aren't gonna change anytime soon. I guess we were all born into fucking soy, and we're all gonna die in soy. So. It all just comes down to like a bunch of fucking lonely ass fucking dudes trying to fucking begging for pussy, dude. Just begging for pussy. I mean, think about it. Think about imagine this. You're in the gym. Like I know that a lot of men, a lot of the guys in the Manosphere are like, nah, bruh. You need to work out because like you need to work out for your own self. You don't work out for women, my dude. But let's be real here for a second. Most of those dudes in the gym, dog, who go to the gym are working out for the women, my dude. They're working out for the women. They want women. That's why they're in the gym so fucking hardcore, dude. So like you can cope and say, "Oh yeah, I don't want women doing it for myself." But the reality is that you're in that fucking gym busting your ass, dog, for fucking Stacy to notice your ass, and for not for Stacy, but for any woman to notice your ass and give you a shot. So at the end of the fucking day, dog, it all comes down to fucking pussy begging, dog. Everyone thinks they're like going to the gym for fucking something else, but like it always comes down to fucking, oh yeah, dude, I'm doing it for myself. It's like, I don't know, dude. So many men are fucking goddamn. Sorry, so many men are fucking going to the gym for fucking pussy, dude. It's all pussy back at the end of the day, dude. It's how sad the world's become, dude. Everything's become about females. Everything's become about what can I do to impress my lady, and everything I want to do to impress the fucking women at the end of the day. It's like, god damn. It kind of pisses me off a little bit because like everything's become so much about women. Oh, are women being affected? How are women being affected by this policy? How are women being affected by men not working out, or when men not performing, or a man could be dying in the middle of the street and someone asks, well, how does that affect a woman? And it's like, what the fuck, dude? There's no like sense of desire or need to help men at all. I get it. This is something to talk about for fucking decades at this point, but my god, dude, like just like zero fucking goddamn fucking desire to help men, dude. Not an inkling of like sympathy or help for men. It's always about how does this affect women? How are women affected by this? It's like, what about fucking like what about the men? Like how do you expect men to excel and become the I don't know. It's not a new mindset. It's just revealing what was there all along. It's, yeah, you're not wrong. It's just like, god damn. It's just like, fuck, dude. It's not new at all. But like, Jesus Christ, dude. Here's our number one imperative: reproduce, so we are inclined to do whatever it takes to do that. Yeah, man. That's the scary part about it, dude. Like, there's no stopping simping on a societal level, dude. There's no stopping that shit. That's the scary part about it. Like, it's always gonna keep going. And then you have men transitioning to women. Like, what the fuck, dude? And it's like, because they want to live life on easy mode, dude. I don't know what's going on. Like, the world is just going fucking hell, dog. Because everyone goes to the gym, it's pretty much impossible to impress a female there. Yeah. Well, I have a mid-sized home gym. I don't have to worry about guys or women bothering me or so possibly making fun of me either. Yeah, a lot of us behavior is sexually motivated. Yep. Not the meme shit. Not the meme shit. My mental health is way better than when I work out. Yeah, I would agree too. I like working out because my mental health is a lot better too as well. But I'm not gonna sit here and cope and say like, well, obviously if I look better, I'm gonna get more looks from women. So like, this is an obvious like side effect of going to the gym. So, from soy you have come, from and to soy you shall return. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. There's soylent to soylent. So I don't even know what to even say, dude. Soy to soy, soylent to soylent. Boy, nowadays guys pray to the pussy, dude. Yeah, we literally put women on such a pedestal. They might as well be fucking gods. Like women are literal fucking living gods, dog. Like they're literally gods to us at this point, dude. Because we literally do everything. We go out of our way to make them feel good. Like you can't criticize women. If you criticize women, dude, you're a misogynist or or you hate women. And honestly, dude. Honestly, like the fact of the matter is that like I love that this is gonna sound I'm gonna say it, dude. Fuck, I'm not gonna hold myself back here at all. The reality is that it's kind of funny because like a lot of these red pill guys will be like, well, don't hate women. It's just part of their nature. Okay, that's all great and all that. That sounds great on paper, but like if somebody is inclined to naturally behave like a fucking child, I'm gonna end up hating that person. You wanna know why? Because they're lesser to me and they're lesser than me. And even beyond that point, I can't negotiate with a fucking child. I can't talk to a child the way I would a fucking adult. So if somebody is naturally like this is what the red pills always say, that women are like grown-up children. Okay, I agree with you. But if they're naturally like grown-up children, then my God, like that person probably deserves not to have that goddamn fucking all the rights that we have. And they probably don't deserve to be treated the same way that I'm treated. If they can't behave like fucking adults and take responsibility for their own actions, then my God, like, and then it only makes sense because like, imagine this. Imagine if there was somebody, like, it's the same reason why like you should hate the devil, because like the devil is literally the evil incarnate, and there's nothing he can ever do to change his mind. You can never do to change him from being good, from evil to good, because he's naturally evil. It's to be the same thing for a person. Imagine if there was a person. Yeah, like, imagine if there was a person who literally had no control over the fact that they wanted to murder people. Like, imagine if there was a person who existed like that. Like, what's worse? Is it better to have somebody who's naturally degenerate or somebody who chooses to be degenerate? What's worse? If somebody is naturally degenerate, there's nothing I can do to help you. But if somebody chooses to be degenerate, there is something I can do to help you. That means that you logically came to a conclusion that I should be degenerate. That means that I can use some sort of logic or some sort of counseling to get you out of that. But if you're just naturally evil or naturally degenerate or naturally whatever, I can't fix you. There's no way to fix you. Like if you're literally evil, you're evil. Like I can't help you. And it's the same thing for when it comes to women. It's like, okay, like if women are naturally these ways, we can't help them. All we can do is literally inhibit their behavior by literally force of will. Hope I'm making some sense here, but I'm trying to avoid all the filters on the internet, but I may come off across as extremely fucking misogynistic and say if I do, fuck it, dude. I guess it is what it is. But like, if somebody is naturally gonna behave like a child and is gonna fucking play these games and naturally has the propensity to fucking take advantage of people and be evil, not evil, I guess. Evil would be a bit strong, I guess, but they're naturally just gonna behave like a fucking asshole at the end of the day. Why should that person ever fucking be treated the same way as somebody who's not gonna behave that way naturally? Somebody who has integrity and carry themselves around with with a sense of purpose and respect for other individuals. Well, why should these two people be put on the same exact footing? They're not equal at all. One person's worse than the other person is, obviously. Feminism was the biggest shit test, and men failed it. They absolutely fucking did. Yeah, I think men were simply bound to fail this test anyway. Because you know why? Because men have a desire to help the to help women. They have a desire to view women as being lesser than them, so they think that women need to step up, even though women don't need to step up. They need to be put back in line. That's what they really want. That's what they really fucking want. So, but yeah, I hope I'm making sense here, because like what I'm basically trying to justify here, I'm basically justifying misogyny at the end of the day. Like, if women behave in a certain way and they have no control over that, then it's like you basically have to be a misogynist to control them. You have to treat them in a way where it's like, no, you're not going to do that, and I'm going to make sure that I put barriers in the way to stop you from doing those actions. Some people are innately evil and it can start young. I would agree. Yeah, I would agree. And those people, there's nothing you can do to help them. Versus somebody who becomes evil, there's a chance that person could become good again. But somebody who's naturally innately evil, you can't help them. Just watched a video of some dude in Saudi Arabia getting 16 years for tweeting against the government. My God. Well, it's what it is. All right, let's open the chat. It's been about a half hour. I've done my spiel for the day. All right, there's the StreamYard link and message. It's similar to men's violence and criminality, and that's why law enforcement was made. Yeah, basically, at the end of the day, that's what it's there for. It's there to control the people who can't control themselves. But if you have if 50% of the society can't control their sexuality or can't control what they're doing, then my God, like, what's that say about us? Like, what's that say about that half of the society, dude? Iran is saying they're going to execute 15K protesters. Yeah, I saw that shit, dude. You don't see Western force crying about this outrage, only when it benefits them. Everything is in our society effed up: housing, jobs, food prices, and also women. Yep. Not even misogyny. It's literally fairness. When dudes act antisocial, we put them in jail, lol. Yeah, you're not wrong. I'm just saying what people are going to call it misogyny at the end of the day. What they're going to call it, but... Jack Tiffin, what's up, buddy?
You're right, my friend. Yeah, I just watched that video. You know, have you heard of a guy called Count Dracula?
Dankula?
You've heard of him?
Scottish I heard of the guy. Yeah.
Yeah. And I just looking at his YouTube channel, and I saw this video. And this poor guy, he tweeted something about the Saudi regime, and they gave him 16 years in prison. Now, can you imagine the conditions that are like
in that prison, Doug? Yeah, it's gonna be fucking hell on earth.
yeah. That's not a Norwegian prison where you've got
an Xbox and a fucking 3 meals a day,
latest consoles and part-time internet access, and you've got all the best foods and specific dietary requirements. That guy's going to be stuck in some kind of dungeon for 16 years. I couldn't believe it. That's probably one of the worst cases of government oppression I've heard in my life.
Well, I mean, I don't understand how people in those countries can think that, like, why would you even risk it? I get it. Like, he should have the right to say whatever he wants, but let's be real here for a second. Like, you're in fucking Saudi fucking Arabia. Like, I mean,
I didn't realize. I actually thought that Saudi Arabia was probably more free when it comes to their freedom of speech than it was in the Western states, but I definitely was mistaken. People are living under a tyranny. I hate
those
tyrants.
people. They live under the fucking under the thumb of the Saudi royalty. So if the royalty hates what the fuck you're talking about, dude, you're done. Like, you either die or hell, they fucking assassinated and chopped his body up. What was that guy's name? Forgot his name, but that guy, he was exposing stuff about the Saudi Arabian government or the Saudi Arabian family, the royal family, and he got fucking chopped up and he killed his ass. So yeah, dude.
I didn't know this. Forgive my ignorance, mystery. I didn't know
that
dude. This regime was so totalitarian.
Yeah, they're completely totalitarian, dude. Completely. Like, they don't let shit fly over there, dude.
Hi, mystery. Hi, Jack. Good morning.
Hey, mate.
Good morning. It's nighttime where I'm at, dude.
Yeah, it's 5 minutes after midnight in Germany.
Oh, okay. Well, you're in Germany, I guess. So yeah, Khashoggi got that fucking chopped up.
That's unreal.
Yeah. Dude got chopped up.
He got chopped up.
Yeah, they literally chopped his body up, I think. Unbelievable
What's the
shit, dude.
mindset of these types of people that they can justify throwing a man in jail for that long? I mean, if the
I
roles
mean,
reversed,
if you ran a country, not you rather, but like if you're Saudi Arabian royalty and you have literal control over everything in your country, dog, you can literally just be like, I don't care who the fuck you are, what the fuck you do, dog. You're going to fucking jail. It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter what the justification is, dog. It doesn't matter that you have the power to do so.
it sounds naive. It sounds naive by me. I know it sounds naive, and even as I say, I know it sounds naive. But haven't these people in these positions of power got some form of conscience, thinking that this poor bastard's like is going to
I
be in
think
jail
if you
for
have that much power, dog, you don't have a conscience anymore, dude. You just have the control for power. Think about it, like that the Saudi Arabian prince, or whatever that guy's fucking name is. He's literally lived a life of fucking luxury his whole fucking life. He has no clue what the average fucking Saudi Arabian citizen lives like, dude. He doesn't give a fuck about those guys. All he cares about is like how much money am I making off of fucking oil money, and how do I stay rich? That's all he gives a fuck about,
Prince
dude.
Salman.
The rules are for the plebs, not for the elites.
Yeah,
His name is Prince Salman.
yeah, that guy.
Mohammed bin Salman.
Yeah.
What's up, my vegetarians?
What's up, buddy?
Yo. What's up?
Just kidding.
How's Wednesday going? It's Wednesday, my dudes.
We are all winning here.
We're all winning here, dude.
Oh,
the WINsday
yeah.
stream.
They wrote some article on the Wednesday Pepe Frog.
The paper frog, what?
Wednesday Pepe the Frog. Pepe.
Pepe the frog. Oh, he's in the salt mine, dude. Mining the fucking salt.
They have labeled the loneliest life is of Pepe. He's labeled as racist, fascist, misogynist. He's just a meme, dude.
Oh god.
Yeah.
It's a walking
The okay, right? The okay hand sign is also a sign of white supremacy, right?
Then in
meme.
India,
It became one apparently.
In
Oh,
India,
Jesus.
everyone uses the same sign of okay. So apparently, all the brown people in India are
Yeah.
white supremacist.
In India, you're racist to your own people. You have 4 caste system, right? The Hindus.
Everyone has a system of classification.
yeah.
It's just a myth that only India exists.
But you have like the lowest caste, like ultra subhumans to the Hindus, right? Or is this wrong? I learned that in
This-
school like 30 years ago.
Yes, the stained ones.
Yeah, the dirty ones,
Yeah.
the unpleasant ones. I don't know how you call them.
No, we don't call them anything. It's the hyper liberal analysis of Indian systems. As the so West is interestingly West is facing its own spiral, which it used on the colonial states.
And they teach us you can't marry between the castes. You can downgrade, but you never can upgrade. Is that correct?
Yes, you cannot.
Yeah. I learned that in school, like in the 80s.
Yeah, just like in USA and England, you can potentially marry. There are exception, but the majority of upper class people marry the upper class people.
Yeah.
Majority of middle class people marry the middle class people.
So Giga says he can walk up from lowest class to highest class if she's chosen, but men have don't that opportunity, right?
So so even if you are going with that, Indian classification system is not economical based. It's a different
It's
hierarchy.
religion based, right?
Yeah, it's tradition based, and
Mhm.
like in Jewish heritage, also you have priest bloodline, which only the
Yeah.
people born in
The-
that. So similar thing in India also. So what I'm trying to say is the critical race theory, what you are facing in Western society by the liberals. This whole woke liberal agenda has already like sunken the Indian ship before in 1947.
Yeah.
They
Yo,
used
Saffron,
yeah.
how does hypergamy work in for curryfoids then?
Because you have so much population in every status of people, you have many rich or poor people as well. So if you have the priest class, it's not like all the people are very rich, ultra rich. Many are beggars also. Many are doing manual labor also. So it's
So
same
are you
as
saying void hypergamy in for curry is basically hypergamy
similar.
within the class still?
Yeah.
Interesting.
How does it work? Do you wear special clothes that you can identify each other, or
You can
how you?
So,
identify
yeah.
by names,
So
by
we have our
family name.
family bloodline name. So we have lot of ancestral names, and we go by their descendants. So in
I see.
yeah,
So it's basically working like all European nobility. You have the names, your
Yeah.
lord, your
No,
son
it's a
something.
family name, no title.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a
no,
yeah.
no, it's a
family.
bloodline of like your
Yeah,
1,000 generation ago, who was your grandfather, that kind of a
yeah,
bloodline.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So Saffron, the highest the priest caste is Brahmin, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So if you have something in your with Brahmin in your family name, you belong to that caste, right?
yeah, it's a bit
Yeah,
more complex than that. So
yeah.
our all the Indian descendant Hindus, they drive their lineage from Saptarishi, seven sages,
Uh-huh.
seven holy sages.
Is your personal life affected by the caste rating?
No, not at all. Economically, you are free to do whatever you want.
Yeah,
I
but it
see.
was until when did it change? I guess in the old times it was, right?
I think Gandhi changed it. Is my
Yeah,
No,
guess.
no,
Gandhi.
no. Gandhi was a very. He is not liked in the Indian society a lot. Gandhi is a
Yeah,
very
yeah, I heard
devilish
about
figure.
that. Yeah.
It's
But
only
but
liked in the Western academia because Gandhi was very compliant to the West and the
yeah,
Yeah.
woke agenda.
it's marketed in movies to the Westerner that
Yeah, but
Gandhi.
half of the Indian people talk bad about him. Yeah. So
I see. Okay, but it's marketed to Westerners that Gandhi brought you the national identity back again and self-confidence and shit. It's marketed
No,
to us
because
like this.
Gandhi is a very digestible figure for the West. They are not, they hardly feel threatened by Gandhi because, especially the woke and the liberal mob of the West, they love Gandhi because, oh, look at Gandhi, you should be like Gandhi, you should not slap anyone if they slap on your right cheek or something like that.
But
Saffron.
it is it is it is it is a historical true that Gandhi get you rid of the domination of UK authority like the British Crown.
No, that's actually not true. That there's some point of
Yeah.
correction in that. Gandhi actually overtook all the movements, that Quit India movement and other movements that you have must have heard about in the West. All those movements were started by Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. So
Hmm.
Bose was the
Yeah.
main person who started all the
Yeah.
movements, and he had his own army. So he was a violent kind of a guy
Hmm.
in sense of he used army to fight against Britishers.
Was the Chandra guy was supported by the Nazis, right?
So in that time you had the Western Bloc led by British
Yeah.
government, and we were fighting Britishers then. So it's
Yeah.
a simple equation of
Yeah.
enemy of the enemy
So
is.
the Germans sent old tanks to all the models of tanks to India. I know that. Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, what Bose did was he wanted to get the prisoners of war. So the Indians who fought on behalf of Britishers in World War II, they were prisoners of war with Hitler.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So Bose wanted to release those prisoners of war to get him into the army that was fighting for the independence. That's what the deal was basically. And then Japanese backed to fight against the wing of Britishers who were captured in the northeastern part. So
Hmm.
that was the basic military alliance.
Yeah. I heard from many or from half of the Indian people. I know that many of them regard Chandra Bose higher than Gandhi.
Yes, yes,
I
Bose.
guess he was more nationalistic, right, and more extreme. So as you said, right?
Yeah, he had a very liberal agenda for his own people, but for Britishers, he said that it's an invading army. We are suffering for 200 plus years,
Mm.
and we have to fight them. So he had a lot of inspiration from different parts. Even Chinese opposed Britishers a lot in more violent way before the Indians started doing it.
I can't believe that I've actually never heard of this guy. What was his name?
Subhash Chandra Bose.
Chandra
Um,
Bose.
Chandler Boss.
Yeah.
Chandler Boss.
by
And
year,
many Indian researchers and scholars believe, and even the Prime Minister of Britain, then UK, when he was being interviewed in Kolkata, India, people asked that why did you leave India all of a sudden in 1947 when you already had won the World War II with your coalition. Then he just mentioned Subhash Chandra Bose was the main reason.
Right, was he a Hindu?
Yeah.
Was he one of the people that led the independent? So he led the independence movement in 1947 when the last viceroy of India was Lord Mountbatten. Is that right?
Before that, so Gandhi basically hijacked and overtook all the movements that was started by Subhash Chandra Bose.
Was he connected to the Nehru family? The Nehru
Which family?
family? There was like a powerful family in India called the Nehru family. It was like a dynasty that was allied to Lord Mountbatten, and this dynasty had a lot
Not
of
Nehru.
influence.
No, not Nehru. Nehru was the opportunist who took over the power because he was very friendly to Britishers, and he was envious of Bose. So if you see the
was he?
older pictures of Bose and Nehru together, Bose was more filled with garlands and applause and crowd and everything in all the public gatherings.
Oh,
Yeah, but
Well-
Jack, what are you expecting of the Anglo media? Yeah, do you think they will tell you the truth? Yeah, they build up Gandhi
well,
as a.
I've never really studied the Raj apart from superficial.
What do you listen to a fucking movie?
read.
Who the fuck is that?
So what?
Is that a
Oh,
movie in the
shit.
background?
No, that's Crisis PS4 wallpaper. My bad.
I was like, what the fuck's going on, dude? I was like, what in the literal fuck's going on? I was like, okay.
So if the British had a lot of influence on Gandhi, then of course the West will know Gandhi and not Bose, right?
Well,
Yeah,
I've never heard of
that's
him.
right.
Never heard of him.
so bring it a little bit more to man's topic. I have a question to Saffron. When you think started feminism going mainstream in India?
In India, feminism was one of the tools devised by Britishers long ago before West even suffered it. Though it was not popular, but they tried all the agendas that US is facing right now, much before. So the neo-Marxist agenda has long been in India before the West is suffering right now.
But I think India was not affected. Like, I think it was skyrocketing in the West in the 60s and 70s. I don't think this happened in India. I think it's way later than 60s, 70s, maybe late 80s, 90s.
So many people don't know. Basically, Nehru was a closet communist.
Ah, I see.
So he had all the progressive nonsense agenda much before people even realized what it's going about, what the thing is.
Yeah. We were taught at school about Nero, and we were taught that he was very close to Lord Mountbatten, and apparently Lord Mountbatten's wife was having an affair with Nero, and it was one of the reasons why he was able to wield so much influence over the British state, because he was having sexual liaisons with members of the English upper class. But we were
Yeah,
never taught.
you're correct. Nehru was very close to the wife of Mountbatten, and Mountbatten has had peculiar interest in type of activities which we cannot like say on YouTube a lot. So
Right. Yeah.
the Epstein case, similar. He has a fascination for those kind of a thing, and he was kind of gay, basically.
We're not really given much education about the Raj at school, and from what I can tell, the only person that people really discuss when they talk about India during the time of independence is Gandhi. But this Chandra Bose, this guy apparently was more powerful than all the other figures put together. And we don't even hear about him in England. It's the first time I've heard about him, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, so basically you have to go through the 1940s and what exactly happened.
Jack,
Britishers did not leave India because they were very happy. Oh wow, this peaceful protest by Gandhi, we love Gandhi, non-violence. The world is so glossy, everything is very good. Basically, what happened? Subhash Chandra Bose started a mutiny in Indian Army, Navy, and all the branches of armed forces that were loyal to British government.
Jack,
So that
can
was
you,
the basic
Jack,
reason.
can you little turn down your TV because it's causing background noise in the chat? A little bit.
Let's go. There we
Now
go.
it's way better because you can understand the members of the hangout better than without background
So
noise.
Yeah, why the hell are my mic so loud? Whatever.
So in short, freedom is not given; it is won by might and valor. People might tag you as violent or something, but in any society, if you want to have freedom and peace, you need the capacity and capability of violence, and that's why we see in the West they are against the masculine instinct of men.
Sounds very similar to how MLK is like exalted, and Malcolm X is kind of like a side piece on the civil rights movement. Like it was his. Honestly, I think it was honestly his not his ability rather, but his rhetoric of violence that really pushed a lot of the stuff across the finish line for like they were like, oh, the alternative is that by any means unnecessary is far more violent than saying, oh, we're going to do it by peaceful means. Obviously, MLK versus MLK versus Malcolm X, obviously. So,
which is kind of some shit because you had the Deacons of Defense and all those other black groups that did have guns during that time. So,
it's interesting. You brought a good point, Mr. School. Malcolm X and Martin Luther King have not been known as advocates for feminism. They basically have been traditionalists. Or is there some record they wanted to push woke women? I don't remember. They advocated the same rights as white men as black men. They don't advocate it for women getting the whole power, right? Or I see this historic record wrong. I think Malcolm X and Martin Luther King advocated in first for black males, not for black women, right?
it was basically the same damn thing at that time.
Yeah. They didn't care about women getting woke, right?
Well, all right, here's the thing about the black community back then. And I'm not saying it's full on feminists, but the feminists of that time looked towards the egalitarianism of the black community for inspiration of a model society. So that's not to say everybody was woke back then, but it was more egalitarian than normal American society.
Yeah,
by a certain degree.
Yeah. I talked to a guy who is old, and he talked about he is a black dude, and he talked about like some years ago, and he told me that black women in power, they first have been exploited in like this. You had this in the 70s, this cheap black porn, like black exploitation movies, like where the woman was now the domina or the vampire and shit. The first media products where black women went in power was like in this B movies, in this black B movies. Now the female got in power. She was the vampire.
It was the
she was the black domina and shit. Yeah. This was an underground movement, and it basically was financed by elites, You think this came out of nothing? No. The money came out from from the elites. They did it on a purpose.
Yeah, Jack, if I'm not wrong, I have quick few points if you can. Like what I understand that even early feminism was exclusive white woman led, and they did not imagine the class equality at the start. And second point, Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, they both were highly religious. One was a Muslim devotee and one was a Christian pastor.
Exclusive Karen led.
Yeah, exclusive Karen kind of a led thing.
Yeah, back then and to this day, yeah, feminism has always been led by white women. Affirmative action is basically white women getting shit. That, like, for real.
Mhm.
Even
They're the
today,
biggest beneficiaries
even
ever.
today's the trans movement, you see majority, and I can bet 99% it's about white male transitioning to white woman and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Actually, believe it or not, I have a friend who talks about this a lot. I think there's actually more, which is weird, female to male transitioners, at least of the white race, than there are male to female, which is weird.
Yeah, but why would you transmission from a female to a male, huh? Why?
Oh, I can
As long
explain
as
it.
you are young, as long as you are
a lot
young.
of it comes down to a lot of these women are autistic. Honestly, there's a
Okay.
lot of autistic people who get taken into this trans stuff pretty easily,
Uh-huh.
actually. And a lot of those women tend to be very autistic, and they tend to be taken in by the social hysteria of the movement. So they all get taken in by that crap, thinking that everybody has to be special, everybody has to have a special pronoun or special this, special that, and they get taken in by that type of shit. So
One interesting story I want to just pitch in here. On Reddit, I was reading somewhere. So there was one lesbian white chick, and she wrote that my lesbianness was fucked up by a giant black dude. So she was lesbian till 22, and then she met a very handsome black dude with a big ding, and after that she became.
Tyrone.
Tyrone strikes again. Goddamn.
Yo, but I was gonna say a lot of these like void to male transition is mentally ill women.
yeah, I mean, quite literally. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
When
True.
you transform yourself from Becky to male, you basically
To
go
incel, to
incel.
inkwell.
Yes, yeah. You make yourself a subhuman male. The only woman that can transform to male are Giga Stacy. They land like they maybe in best case there's Chat Light or Haitianomi.
No, but you need male features. There's not a lot of females who have a strong frame and Neanderthal bones. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they basically go from Stacy to either manlet or frame cell.
Just watch this. There are experiments out. We find some not so good looking woman by the face, but she has nice ass, nice tits, nice hair, attractive. Do the same with a male. He is unattractive. Yeah, if he has not good face, although all the focus, if he's not jacked and short, it's over for him. Yeah, but we can't cope with hair. We can't cope with even the hair cope for women is better. If they have long hair, they get much more higher SMV than we get gym max. If you're like a 3 and you get gym max, you get a 4 as a 3, or as a 4 you get a 5. That's it. You even if you have like Arnold Schwarzenegger body, you can't rise from a 3 to a 6. That's impossible. If your face looks like dog shit,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If a Freud has better hair, she can looks max 2 points. If she looks like she has a grandma haircut and she has now long hair and maintains, she can rise 2-3 points in looks. Yeah. Woman can do so much with the hair, man can't. Yeah. If the male has bad face, hair mocking, hair look maxing is bullshit. You maybe rise 1 point. Yeah.
Yep, true. Hey, anyone has noticed the Trump announcement and the meltdown that has begun?
Trump announcement
No.
for what?
Presidency
President.
of the
He say
2024.
he's gonna be president. 2 years.
What? Wow, nobody saw that shit happening with 1,000 miles.
Yes, he announced yesterday live, and media is going crazy again. They have their orange man bad for the money printing machine.
Yeah, so it just remains to be seen whether he's going to get charged or not. So
Honestly speaking, whatever happened on the January 6th, I guess, right?
Man, those are all bullshit charges
Yeah,
by the left.
seriously, it is a matter of alarm for all the Americans that if you can walk into some government building that is unprotected and you will be treated like terrorists. Americans, it is very unfortunate. I mean, you can disagree with their rhetoric, you can call them racist, but throwing those people in the bars and treating them like this, it's unfortunate.
I've got a quick question for Saffron. So just as a background, I myself am a curry cell. Well, not cell. I'm a curry in the UK. How would you say, Saffron, inkwells in India are dealing with their situation, and how is the situation for inkwells in India? Because there's a larger culture of arranged marriages there, right? Which should help out.
Incels in India, you said?
Yeah, I'm just wondering, is the situation as bad as it is in the West? Because in India, I think there's a larger culture of arranged marriages and things
Yeah,
like that, which can
yeah.
help out sort of people,
Due,
especially young men.
yeah. Due to arranged marriages, you see people tend to criticize and kind of critically analyze lot of Indian things. But thing is, the incel movement is still not very high in India, just because most of the people get matched in their own strata, economical and background and cultural background, everything due to arranged marriage, and that's why you see most of the people tend to get married. Now the different issue is rise of feminism that has started showing some side effects. So because people are moving more to the Western idea of liberated sex and live-in relationships and stuff like that, you will have the same consequences that you have in the US. For example, uh, too much betrayal, people fucking around, people just ditching each other, and boys getting into suicidal mode because their girlfriends leave them, and stuff like that is happening in India too. Majority of it is mostly located in the urban centers like metro cities, Mumbai, Delhi, and stuff like that. So in a general expression, you can say still till now the things are not so bad, but they are worse than they were any time in the past before.
I know the reason. I think India, if you're like 20 or 30, you have many foils in your dating bracket. In the West, you don't have it. You have more competition. Basically, in the West, 15 dudes compete over one woman. Yeah.
wait, isn't there a huge problem in India with the sex ratio in the first place?
No, that's also externalized sex ratio. It has become such a kind of an inverse thing that people are not focusing on child as a whole, what is happening in the West. So if you're a girl, you can basically get cycles, education loans, free admission without any payment, reservation and stuff like that. But if you're a boy, you get nothing basically. And it's and like in the West, you have little boys being treated as little girls, and if they behave like boys, they get disciplined and stuff like that. Those kind of parameter have seeped into Indian schooling system as well somehow.
Hmm. So
So
how
So
so
yeah.
how many years are you behind? How would you compare it?
the
70s Europe, 70s West?
in the wokeness scale, I have observed that India is just 10 years behind United States of
What
America.
the fuck?
Yeah.
So your beta uprising is scheduled for 2040 then.
Yep.
So, so when you use Tinder India, you get matches or no matches?
Yeah, I mean, marriage is stratified and kind of arranged, but fucking is not arranged.
No, I mean when you go on the Tinder app in India, do you get matches or no matches?
Yeah, you get matches. Everyone gets matches if they want. I mean, you just have
Because
to.
in West, if you're not at least a 6, you get no matches.
No, India, billion people, horny people, everyone wants to fuck. So if you are using Tinder, then you have a sub pool of people who are on Tinder just to fuck around. So even married girls, married professionals, they fuck around, and it's a small subgroup kind of a community. Like if there are 2,000 people in a colony in India, in any city, all of them are there just to fuck around. They are hardly there to get married or be boyfriend or anything.
So that means the modern Indian woman rides the carousel in their 20s.
Yeah,
We got some echo going on.
echo. Yeah,
Yeah,
is it?
someone has his loudspeakers on. He has to turn them down.
Yo, Mystery, you there?
Mystery is taking the pill.
Must have been an immigrant came over. I don't know.
So basically,
He's
carousel
probably
riding.
getting some applesauce.
Who the fuck has his loudspeakers on?
Yeah, I
Mystery.
turned all my shit off.
We have a so big echo delay.
All right, the
No,
echo
it's
comes from
just the
people
usual
coming in.
bug.
Yeah.
Someone has his external audio on. Shut that down.
No, that's not an issue. It's a software issue with the StreamYard platform.
What's up? Someone said I'm banging a Stacy.
So are we good
Yeah,
now?
no, we have the echo bug.
Oh, we
Yeah,
do.
someone has his
Echo.
external audio speakers on.
Let me fix this. Give me 1 sec. All right, I gotta 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wouldn't give me some applesauce, my dudes. Apple fucking sauce, my dudes. It's the best fucking sauce in the world. Applesauce. Still an echo with me on here or what? I can't tell. Let me see. Let's do it. All right.
Shit, man, I was right. You were
Mystery,
getting
are
applesauce.
I'll
Are
get my
you raw
applesauce, dude.
dogging? Are you raw dogging applesauce, Mystery, without any other side?
I am, dude.
So carousel riding is on increase in India, but still it is like around 50% of the states.
Yo, so let's
Can I
talk
ask,
about.
Can I ask? Sorry, can I ask Pepsi Max a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you're from England, right?
Yep.
What would you say is the primary reason for the inceldom in England? Because you're Indian, like Indian ancestry, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and I take it so you're actually enduring an equal lifestyle yourself. What do you think the reasons for your inceldom are?
So as I said earlier, I'm not incel. I'm I would say I'm black-pilled. And the reasons probably the reasons for why I'm black-pilled.
Yeah, that could be a question too. Yeah.
It just seems okay. Firstly, in my opinion, I think the black pill is it's varied and quite nebulous. I don't think there are sort of axioms or tenets to the black pill. But for me, it seemed to be the only thing that made sense, and the only thing where I could, collapse my view of the world, corroborate my view of the world and my action and the consequences of my actions and everything that was happening with people's thoughts online. When in other parts, people say, "Oh, just go out, just put yourself out there. It's a numbers game." This all the standard crap that people say. Just didn't. I was like, when I believed it, I was like, "Oh, great. Then why isn't anything happening?" And this was like, "Oh, okay, the black pill. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That
Pepsi, can I ask you something? I think you are like a Chat Light Curry, and you only adopted the black pill. You're not suffering from getting no woman, right?
It's been a while, and I've only ever had one experience.
Okay,
So-
you're near cell then. Near cell.
Yeah. I'm not the most familiar with the terminologies, but yeah, I'll say near cell.
So near cell curry. Okay, get it.
Well, with Pepsi, like I live just outside London. I just live just outside the East End. You know that is, the East End of London.
Yeah, I mean, I used to live in the East End of London, so.
Yeah, I live just on the outskirts of it. I don't actually live in the city. I live about 5 miles away, so you can guess the region where I live.
Yeah,
And
yeah, probably.
yeah, and I just noticed that in England at the moment, because you know the country as well as I do, there is something happening in England which has always happened, and I think you noticed this. The normies don't seem to suffer from inceldom at all, do they? Like you'll see dudes walking down the road, and they're not facially attractive. They're not tall. They're balding. They're quite grotesque to look at, but they've always got women with them. And this kind of normie guy, they seem to be on this successful track of life, and I just can't work out the difference between that type of person and a person that lives the inkwell lifestyle.
Is that something to do with the oofy doofy theory, maybe?
The oofy
Here we
doofy
go.
theory, but you noticed amongst the white guys, most white guys in England are oofy doofies. There's very few chads. There's very few giga chads.
Jack,
But there's a hell of a lot of these oofy doofy types, and they just seem to succeed. And I'd ask you a question, Pepsi. What do you think it is about these types of guys that makes them successful? Because I can't work it out.
I'll be honest, neither can I. I mean, I agree with you. Like, if you go to any park in London, you'll see
it might have a lot to do with the fact that they're fucking NT as fuck, like neurotypical. Like I think you said that before,
exactly.
Jack Tisson. Like these guys are like they're trying to stand every man, and they're not all that intimidating. They're not all that intimidating. They're not all that intelligent.
Yeah.
They're probably very servile to the woman. This is what Thomas was talking about yesterday or the other
Exactly.
day.
Yeah.
They're very servile to the woman. They don't challenge her, and it's basically a walking doormat who's with a wallet. So
yeah, and
So
beta
basically-
boxing. It's anti-typical beta boxing normie, compliant normie. Yeah, there you go.
I think
Go on, mate.
I think the UK cells have a long tradition, even in the 1900s. Is they knew they have no chance with women? They just went to the pub every day and get alcoholic, and they died of liver cancer. That was the solution for UK cells, like since 1850.
Yeah,
and maybe they went to brothels, maybe, but they didn't moan in society. I can't get a woman. They just accepted life as the British nature, and they get drunk every day, and then maybe they fucked some escort, and then they died at 50. Yeah, that was their solution back in the days. It's very cynical, but I think I got the British humor now.
British humor. That's basically
Yeah.
what the fuck we're doing. What are you talking about?
Yes.
British humor like British food.
Well, bland and disappointing.
Yeah. Come on, Pepsi, you should add some spice to their bland curry.
I'm not gonna lie, London has some great food. I absolutely London is this is the thing actually. I wanted to make this point. London is such a microcosm in terms of both. And Jack, I'm not sure if you've noticed this as well. So been around different parts of the UK, and in London, a lot of the things don't seem to hold. Like for example, you'll see like such all the permutations of couples, right? You'll see rice with curry, white rice. Like you'll see every single combination, like ethnicity of couples, because it's its own kind of microcosm. Outside of London, yes, it's mostly white, and JBW game is much more prevalent there. Like it's much higher valued. But within London, it's far more mixed. However, saying that, I would also say, Jack, and feel free to disagree, within London, there's a higher concentration of chads and giga chads, and et cetera.
I mean, I think you can guess from my accent, I'm not part of that nouveau riche, middle class, London set type of population. I'm very much an East Ender.
You're not one of those posh people, huh?
No,
yeah,
no,
middle class in London is not enough. You have to be upper class to
yeah,
get
I'm
approved.
very much a working class
Yeah.
East Ender, and I don't fit in with them types of people in the richer parts of London. So I could
You're
never.
probably more well read than 95% of them, though, Jack. I've just want to say, notice a lot of your stories are very intellectual and well thought out.
Well, the thing is, but you know what I'm saying though. If you go to them parts of London, and you try to familiarize yourself with them types of people, it isn't really about what's in your head. It's about what you're wearing and what you drive, and the people you know, and your background and the job that you have. It's a whole amalgamation of superficial acumens that enable you to get into that kind of JBW world. But I think you are right. There is a higher concentration of Chads in them types of places, and that they do tend to be quite successful.
Jack,
But penetrating that world, penetrating that London world, and getting one of these attractive women, it is actually very difficult because the competition is so harsh. I mean, if you walk into a social event in the richer parts of London and you're not driving a sports car and you haven't got a watch on that's worth 10,000 K, you are looked at as a total fucking loser. You know, it's weird.
Jack, if you're not making like 80,000 pounds a year in London, you're basically plebs. You're like a homeless person.
Pretty much.
London economics is brutal.
The only place in the world I would say is worse than London in terms of economics is San Fran, West Coast.
Like the Bay Area.
Bay Area, exactly. Like London is probably the second worst in the
London
in the
is
world.
the Los Angeles of England.
Fucking West Coast. You have to have 6 figures to be homeless.
Yeah,
literally.
Nuts.
Live in a fucking van somewhere in the middle of the street somewhere, or live in a fucking tent.
Hey man, I only make $100,000. I can't make ends meet. Like, what kind of
Drawlix, are you living in a tent? Drawlix.
I can attest, man. Making 6 figures on the West Coast means shit.
Making 6 figures on the East Coast also means shit.
Yeah, also New York. I say you need to be making 150 to be considered making it.
Yeah, 150 in New York is middle class, a lower middle class. You can rent out a 2-room in New York with 150.
I make 6 figures and I live in a studio and I pay 2,500 rent.
God damn!
What?
Yeah, no,
where in the world, Saffron? Where in the world is this?
It's New York.
You live in New York? I thought you live in Mumbai.
No, the average rent here is like 2,300. If you add utilities, it's easily 2,500 plus. So
in central.
No, you make more. Yeah, you make more, but you like pay up the yin yang. So it doesn't really help. You know, it's like, oh, you make 6 figures, but you're paying like 40% of your pay in fucking rent and living costs.
Plus taxes, you have to deduct heavy taxes in both the coast.
That's like when we Germans. That's like when we Germans go to work for Switzerland. Yeah, we earn double the salary, but everything costs double or triple.
If you want
taxes in the UK as well are worse than the US. We're paying 40 to 50% taxes in the UK.
That happened when I discussed with Red Pill coaches from America as German. 50K, 60K in Germany is decent money. Yeah, in America it's a shit. Yeah,
it depends on where you are in America, though.
I mean, if you want to live in a room, share a room with someone, that's a different story. But that after a certain point in life, if you're making some money, you can possibly mentally you cannot stay with roommates basically. So you have to get your own place. Then you have to pay the rents, bills, and if you want to buy, if by accident you buy a slice of sandwich or something, it costs $5-6 bare minimum.
Yeah, that's the other part. Like my coder cell boyo. I mean, he lives alone, but he's like, yeah, fuck it, I can't live with other people. But you know, he makes enough to live on his own. But
I
I'm being I'm being
good.
super smart. I'm just renting a room on a tiny ass house and keeping my living costs like under 2K for everything.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I save so much money like not ordering food anymore. I've lost so much weight too, so definitely worth it to not be eating out every day as well. That's another way
Yeah,
to
I
save some money.
calculated. How much I wasted on Grubhub and delivery stackouts.
Yeah,
I
unbelievable,
calculated
dude.
everything. It was around 35K in around 2 months and less.
Good
Yo,
God.
mystery. Don't lose too much weight, otherwise you'll ascend and leave us all alone.
Yeah, Mystery,
Ah, boy.
thank you for consuming and following the Great Reset agenda.
Thank you for using Uber Eats.
Yeah, thank
Uber
you.
Eats is the official sponsor of Mystery School. Go
Of
ahead,
Mystery School and his
Yo,
and his.
hold on. Mystery, you gotta admit, you must have DoorDash some applesauce before.
Nah, dog. Never. I always get it from straight from the source, my dude.
Yo, mystery, what's our discount code?
The discount code is cuck 2.1. I don't fucking know. Is don't be a cuck to 2020, 2022.
It's over at 23. I don't know.
Next year to be it's over 23, and then the mystery link. We'll have a mystery link one day for the Uber Eats what they call it, Uber Eats affiliate link.
So 15.
They don't pay me enough to fucking advertise Uber Eats here, dude. Fuck. Discount code is RE.
Oh, we need DK to give us the RE.
Pepsi. Can I ask you another question, mate? You know, in the like the more working class parts of the UK, yeah, you've got places where it isn't glamorous at all. People live in rented accommodation. The high street hasn't
housing.
The high street hasn't got many international corporations selling things to the customers walking down the street. People dressing rather cheap and clothing that obviously displays they haven't got much wealth, and their hairstyles aren't done properly, and you can clearly see it's a poorer, rundown area. And the females of these types of areas, they tend to not take care of themselves as much, and the hairstyles, as I say, were often not what you'd expect from a woman who's trying to present herself as a catch to the opposite sex. These types of women, I live around them, yeah, and I can't even get them types of women, and I see the oofy doofy types getting with them all the time. That's how low my SMV is in England, mate. Yeah,
Jack. The trick is, if you're working class in the UK, is just to go on Love Island, mate. Just go on Love Island, get some brand deals.
Nah, dude.
You'll be sorted.
I think that the society in England is brutal. You can't afford a bike or you drive a Lambo. They have 95% plebs and 5% wealthy people. Yeah.
It's pretty skewed. Sorry, Jack.
Yeah.
I was being facetious. Please do complete your point. Sorry.
No, that's all right. I look at these types of people all the time. They, when I'm walking around, I see these types of matchups on a regular basis, and you see that the woman walking down the street and she's got like dyed hair and she's got pretty distasteful jewelry, and she's clearly not a very clever individual, but she's got a guy with her, and this guy is her male counterpart. And I see these people walking past me all the time, and I try to observe them, and I think, well, these types of people are part of my environment, and why are these guys able to succeed with these low tier women and I'm not? And
where do you think they meet them?
I don't know. This is why I'm asking these questions. Where do these people meet?
Yo, Jackson,
Instagram, my guess.
Jackson, just a quick point. Did you just assume their genders?
Oh fuck, dude. We gotta stream down now. What the fuck, dude? God damn. You assume they're fucking gender dogs? It's fucked.
Yeah, I made a mistake. They appear to be of certain genders, but it doesn't mean that they actually were.
Yeah.
I was making a false presumption.
We're fucked, dude. We're gonna be taken off YouTube and all thrown in jail for fucking misgendering somebody, dude.
Motherfucker, you're gonna be taken off for talking about Dave Chappelle about an hour ago. That's why.
Dave Chappelle is great, man.
Nah, he's banned now.
I think women cloud men, attractive men, if they're above 5. They collect men in their social media whole their lifetime since they're like 12 in their social media, like our grandfathers collected like post stamps. Yeah. So if they fail with some relationships, they have like a backup of 5,000 men. Look how average Freud's cloud men on erotic sites like cam sites. Even a 4 has, if she's in the business like 2-3 years, she has a following of 300,000 dudes. Come on,
But
it's so
you
easy
know,
for women.
Dang
Yeah.
shit, you gotta think about the ugly women on there.
Yeah, the
And
ugly
they still
women can
turn up.
cloud. Ugly men can't cloud. Even ugly women can cloud dudes. The Giga Stacy has 2 million, and the ugly Freud has at least 100,000, 50,000 followers on
but
on the
pandemic,
erotic side.
do you know the reality and the truth behind all this clout? There was a recent data chat or something on the internet.
Mhm.
Most of the influencer who are like in millions and millions on TikTok and Insta and all, they are dirt poor. They hardly make 1,000 a month from their clout. And one more thing is bell curve is very brutal. If you plot the graph and curve, most of the girls on OnlyFans is they are also broke.
Yes, that's all for social media. Yeah, it's like bell curve is brutal.
No, I don't speak about the bottom of the barrel, but the middle class and the upper class, they make decent money out of it.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
there's not much middle or upper class. It's only like a few people. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the elites again.
Yeah, they hawk all of the subscribers and views. Yeah.
I'll tell you a funny story. In my university days, when I was doing masters, almost all the girls who are like from generationally from the American background, they are American. Almost all of them had OnlyFans account, and whenever I used to like sort of hang out with them or like be alone with them, we used to do a thing, and then they used to give me their OnlyFans.
Wait, after you had sex with them, they used to give you their OnlyFans?
So the main point I'm trying to say is every college chick has a OnlyFans these days. Most of them.
Yeah,
You
there
so
was that
you
there was that podcast that was saying this one Freud was she goes on Hinge, finds Changs and Chad Lights or whatever, and she would ask them, hey, like, would you film me sucking you off basically, and the dude's face is not in it, but then she basically farms content for her site via just random dudes off of Hinge.
God damn.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
What's her name?
But yeah, no, I'm just saying, imagine fucking clown world, guys going on Hinge. It's like, hey, bitch, can I use you for my OnlyFans content?
Just sorry, as an aside, quick point, Jack. I hear a lot in this community about C-maxing and going to Southeast Asia and everything, but I think I think going to India as a white person is so underrated. If you're white and you go to India, JBW game, I would say is on par or even
Well,
better than Southeast
No,
Asia.
I'm not sure about that because a lot of Indian foreigners only want to date other
Oh yeah, no,
Hindus.
for long-term
Yeah.
relationships, yes. But I'm talking about if you want to just go for something casual.
Okay.
If you go to an
Yeah.
urban center like Mumbai,
A
Bangalore,
city, yeah.
Chennai, Delhi, whatever, a city where there's
Yeah.
a dating scene. If
Yeah.
you're
So-
white, you will clean up, honestly. So Jack, if you plan a holiday over, man.
Wait, to be fair, to be completely fair, where the fuck can't a white dude go?
Yeah,
on
that's
Earth?
true, but
No.
but
I think what I'm saying is I think it's not that much that talked about. Everyone knows about C-maxing, but going to India and running JBW game is not talked about
that's
much.
true, but even in my experience, because I was maxing in Dubai, yeah, for the last 2 years. I was 3 months there this winter, last winter, and the previous winter before for 3 months each. And there are also some curries there, yeah, next to the Filipinos. And I was writing them on the dating app which I use, and like only one wrote me back, yeah. But she never wanted to
Dubai,
date.
I would say Dubai is slightly different because it's full of immigrants and expats, right? It's not. If you go to the actual
but probably
country,
it's probably the Indians there are not bound to the rules and the social economic things in India, so they should be more liberal, but they are not. Yeah.
I agree on A-Boy. My experience on campsites is the nicest are Thailandish, then comes Vietnamese, and the most rude are Indian foids and Filipinos. They're rude. They're not in their female energy. They're rude. Yeah.
Let me explain how to get a Indian chick in India and other communities. So you have to understand the dynamics of Indian community. Predominantly, you have three main communities. First is Hindu community, second is Muslim community, third is the Christian or Catholic community. Now, for a white male to get a chick in India, the best option will be church maxing. Even if you are not religious, you should try to find some church, go to the Sunday gatherings, and from there you can easily pick up, because people will be more inclined to marry Christian into a Christian family. Now, if you are trying to pick up some Muslim chick, she might go on a date or fuck around, but to get married, you have to convert to Islam, and I think most of them will not do that. And the last part is the Hindu community, which is the hardest to get into, and it's on your luck from there onward. So for white folk, I'll suggest you should go to metro cities like Mumbai, Delhi, Kolkata.
I'd say Bangalore. Bangalore is the best one.
Yeah. And try to go to the church gatherings where you have Catholic or Christian. I mean, just pretend to be anyone if you are not religious too much, and just go to those gatherings and try to mingle.
But this is all for something serious, right? I'm not sure what you're looking for, Jack, but if you're looking for something casual, you could just go to any of these, metro urban centers and go to like the bars and pubs, and it would be like shooting fish to barrel for you if you're white.
I find the name Bangalore funny. You bang in Bangalore?
Yeah, dude. Every city with bang in it is a hit. Yeah, Bangalore, Bangkok. Yeah.
The thing is, I mean, JBW, I don't dispute it. When I set up my Facebook account last summer, I was overwhelmed by the amount of ethnic foids that come into my DMs, to the point where I was shocked by the quantity and sometimes the quality of these women. And I think what Jack says is right. It's like there's certain physical laws in the universe, and gravity and JBW amongst the ones that have got the most certainty,
and not in that fucking order.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, JBW is probably more certain than gravity. But the problem is that it's all very well and good that you've got this JBW card, and thank God there, white incels have got this outlet, which may not be afforded to other groups.
Speak for yourself, Jack.
Sorry, mate.
I was just saying, I was joking. I was saying, speak for yourself that you have the JBW
no worries,
card.
mate, no worries. But the problem is that I've been completely ostracized from my own group, the Anglos. They don't want to know me. So even though that I've got this option, which is the JBW card, it still is apparent that the evolutionary death is still happening psychologically in my mind, because I'm still aware that my own group has rejected me. And I think the key is not to care that your own group has rejected you, and then just to play the JBW card with complete impunity. I respect, something like India would be great, but I'm not attracted towards certain groups. Like I don't mind Indian women, but there's only one non-Anglo group that I find attractive, and that's Armenian.
Indian women are very diversified. Some look like black women, and some look like mixed race.
I think Native Americans are hot. Yeah. Like the types of women that you see in like Amazon, even Amazon tribe women, I find them pretty attractive. Yeah, I did her facial features.
No, Indian. I have to.
With Indian women, it tends to be.
Some Indian women look like Spanish or Italian foids, but it's just a tiny region in India. Some others
No,
look like African women. Yeah.
So I would say Indian women, it tends to be quite split in terms of like you either get very attractive Indian women or you get very unattractive Indian women. There's rarely people in the middle, in my opinion.
Yeah, some women look like your grandmother in India, even if they're 25.
How do you think you get on in Pepsi Max? How do you think you would get on in India?
I think I'll be quite successful due to my accent and the fact that I've got a British background, especially in sort of the urban centres, as I was saying.
How old are you,
but at
mate?
the same, sorry.
How old are you, my friend?
I would say I'm in my 20s.
Right.
Mid to late 20s, yeah.
Suma so.
So Pepsi is from the same background, and maybe ethnicity is also Indian. So I don't think he'll face much of a problem in India.
Yeah, agreed. But then again, the similar point is, I would consider myself British, right? So I don't have the JBW card either going to India.
But you
I
have
asked.
But you
In
have the
UK
passport card.
in UK as well, you have a lot of Indian communities, so you can try there also. I mean, most of the Indian communities worldwide, they follow more or less arranged marriage system and family kind of supporting
Yes.
all those things. So
Yeah, you see it also here in Germany. Our biggest minority are Turkish people, and there are on average more Turkish people of that minority married, including children, than the locals or any other minority here. Yeah. So minority is too easier because there's more bonding between the people of the group.
In Germany, do you see more Turkish men with German women, or
with Turkish? With Turkish fights. I see a lot of Turkish couples married and kids. Yeah, but I also
Which way round?
No, if both
German
no,
women,
no, if So if I see a lot of where both are Turkish, yeah, which are married and have kids, yeah, or even young couples, yeah, I see more than German with anything, yeah. I see some. You mean if the male or the female is Turkish, right?
Yeah, I was saying, which one do you see more of?
More, of course, the male, right? Pandemic.
Wait, you see
more German chicks are engaged to a Turkish dude than vice versa.
Yes.
Wait, what? There are more males
date more and engage more Turkish. No, vice versa. The German woman engaged more to Turkish dudes than vice versa.
Yes.
So
really? I would assume Turkish women would go.
That's very few. That's not on the regular.
I would assume there'd be more Turkish women, German male
couples.
No,
not happening.
No. I have a question for Pepsi and Jack. I have a question for Pepsi and Jack and other British folks that are here. I don't know exactly. So there was a news going around that Britain is maxing out its immigration direct from boat to port. So where do you think Britain is going to fit so many people? It's like taking in millions on millions, and Britain, of course, now it's just limited to small island nation. So where would it put all these people?
Rwanda. They're flying them all to Rwanda. And that's not even a joke. If you look at the news, the British immigration policy now is for all illegal immigrants is to put them on a plane to Rwanda and then process them there.
What kind of District 9 shit?
Honestly, like if you don't believe me, Google it. Trust me, it's. I mean, Jack, do you have anything to?
What's that about, mate?
Add on to that. Oh, just the new immigration policy where they're flying illegal immigrants to Rwanda and they're processing them there, rather than in the UK.
I haven't really followed the news over the last few months. I'm aware that there's quite a few Albanians coming over because everyone's talking about it at the moment, coming over on boats from France. And
Albanian mafia. This will rule your country.
Yeah, because they come over and then they've got this policy put in place where they get put in hotels, and a lot of people are annoyed about it because we're in recession and there's an X amount of money being spent on hotels, and I think they get £25 a day as well. So it goes into the millions each day, and a lot of people are angry about it. I wasn't aware of.
Jack, have you received a free hotel facility with $25 a day from your government in your life?
No.
Okay.
I have.
No. Yeah, so I wasn't aware that there is this Rwanda policy taking place. No.
Why the fuck would you send someone to fucking Chicago of all places? My God.
I got a quick
From
question
the
for
Amazon
the
to
Germans.
Block, ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, what
Got
the
a quick
fuck,
question
dude?
for the Germans on the panel. I'm still coming to terms with what you said before. So you're telling me there are more couples which are white female than Turkish male, as opposed to the other way around?
Yes.
I'd expect it to be the Turkish women prefer the white men.
No, probably you are assuming or trying to do something parallel with the ethnics with the ethnics void in England, right? Which go for white males, yeah. But it's not happening with the Turkish voids here in Germany.
The reason why Turkish, no, German boys choose Turkish men is we have too much soy boys and pussy boys
Exactly.
in our own.
The German men
and
tend to be quite tall, don't they?
even if the Turkish boys are same height and not good face, they are more masculine, and the women are
Yes.
attracted by this. That's the reason why. They just have some balls in their trousers, and the
At the
Germans
end of the
lost.
day, it's all
And most German dudes have no balls in their trousers anymore.
It's all a-
80% of
A lot of Anglo guys haven't got any
80%
balls.
of males have no balls in their trousers in Germany.
it's all a big shit test, I think, on a feminist level. I mean, they're just trying to weed out the weak men by nagging 24/7.
Look, the average German loser plays computer games and is into, even if he's not knowing
You're all
what
playing
WINsday is.
a forklift
and
operator game.
Ranks to porn in the basement. And the Turkish dude hangs out with his buddies. He's car coping. He likes BMW.
He's
polishes
more
his
aggressive.
BMW.
He's more
Yeah,
loud.
yeah. And this is more attractive for foids, for
young foids,
Becky.
especially for young foids. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So
But this
couple
is
of
surprising, even if they're worse in the face and they're shorter.
So
Couple
when
of months-
the German 20-year-old is playing like World of Warcraft, the Turkish dude is maintaining his car and going out with German Becky to the club, in the hip hop club in Berlin or Frankfurt on the weekends. It's a different lifestyle. So he has more success to get the poon from the German pussy, you know.
So couple of months back, we had few German friends over in this panel, and they were mentioning, and correct me if they were right or wrong. They were mentioning that Germany has gone too woke, and the universities are far left, much more than America currently is.
No, we are. I would say we are second to America, but we are all somewhere on the same level. Yeah.
And then he mentioned that you cannot speak certain things in your surrounding and stuff like that,
Yes.
because you'll be labeled as a fascist or a neo-Nazi or something like that.
Dude, we have this denazification, yeah, since the end of the Second World War, yeah. So that's running for like 22 plus
70 years.
70 years. Yeah, you are denazifying, yeah, a German generation now, which has no connections to the guys who fought in the war. Yeah.
Speaking of Germans, this is what you guys do every day. Work is done today. Time to go home and relax.
Yeah.
Woodcutter simulator, street cleaner simulator, crane simulator, forklift truck sim. Why?
Why? Yeah.
And then you just go. Oh yes, I love Angela Merkel. in the
Yeah,
beer.
because you know why? Because Germans like to work. They think work is fun.
Yeah, you need
Yeah,
work
like, yeah.
simulators in your spare
Yeah,
time to
yeah, that's
simulate
fun.
work.
So,
Working is fun for Germans.
Not only is he working on a forklift, he's also
Yeah, he's playing.
also
He's in his
playing.
free time. He's
playing the
enjoying.
forklift as well.
Yeah,
Like, God
yeah.
damn.
This
like that
meme
Dave
is
Chappelle
this
joke,
meme
man.
is perfect. It
I
contradicts
was
most of Germans.
I've also heard that German humor is a bit different compared to other humor content in the European region. Is it true? Like Germans they have a different
I would
type.
say a lot of, on average, more German people are serious than other people, nations. Yeah, and I would say that also, in addition to that, on average, your average German normie is behaving serious, and also he is very afraid of his social status and very afraid of saying anything wrong.
So
Yeah,
do
and
you
German
think
mentality is also if you don't go in the middle of the night to work, you're lazy motherfucker. For
one
example,
more?
I used to be in head waiter in my last job. I work from but the normal people don't like it. They think you're a lazy bum. You're like even if I work from 3 p.m. to like 3 a.m. in the morning, they confront you with being lazy. The perfect role model for a German is being like a construction worker, waking up at 3 a.m. in the morning, work your ass off until 6 p.m. and then have watch TV.
Yeah, and
If
never
you have,
say
but
something,
if you have,
never
but
say something controversial. Yeah,
yeah.
So
But
basically,
So
they,
do
white
do,
you?
they
German.
don't
That's
they
all I'm
don't
hearing.
they don't accept that a head waiter is working as hard as a blue collar worker who's staying up at 4 or 3 a.m. in the morning going to construction unit. Yeah, because they jealous because the waiter he comes home at night at 2 a.m. have 2 beers, then go to sleep, wakes up maybe at 12 a.m. Yeah, and then goes to work at 3 p.m. They think he's lazy fuck, you know.
So
That's the German mentality.
do you feel that this whole denazification strategy has modified into man bashing in a way, in subtle ways in the society?
it has it. Yeah, in addition to all of this woke shit, yeah, it's another how you call it, another guilt complex. Yeah, which is built up. Yeah, to control people. Yeah, that's what it is. And all of the guys fighting in that war. Yeah, so basically, how much is it? 20 years, four generations now. All of them are dead. So why don't you leave the young generations? Let them live.
So there was an incident in I was doing bar hopping in Bangalore in India, and I
Mhm.
met few German students in Bangalore universities
Yeah.
at night. And I was drunk and he was not drunk with his friends and all. We started chatting and I said, I love Germany, I love German people, I love German race. When I said I love German race,
Oh yeah.
his face was like what do you say? It was like I caught him with a bag of cocaine or something.
Yeah, because you use the word race. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was mortified. It was like he got a
Yes.
paralysis or something.
Yeah. So imagine how deep this guilt complex, yeah,
And
is.
and
Yeah.
and we tell as we Germans tell you one thing. If your work starts at 8 and you get paid at 8 a.m., you better show up at 7:30 because you're a bad worker if you're showing not half an hour earlier at work. That's our work ethic.
Yeah, but this ethics and rules, they are all dissipating with the Zoomers. Yeah.
And
Yeah, I know, but it used to be, and it was since the 70s like this, you know.
in America, there was a recent viral TikTok video in which a barista was complaining that they put they themselves on some pronoun self on 8 hour shift on the weekend in Starbucks, and that person was crying that they have put me on a 8 hour shift on weekend, and I'm neurodivergent, and they don't take care of my neurodivergency. That's going on in America. They can't work 8 hours in Starbucks.
Wait, we could do that? My weird ass could have been getting fucking non-NT welfare this whole fucking time. Ain't that a bitch?
No, dude,
Yeah.
we watched that clip last time.
For, For
I spoke to
example,
one one time. I was
for
walking through.
example,
I was walking. Sorry,
Go
mate.
ahead, Jack.
for example, you want
Somebody
to meet.
go.
For example, you want to meet one of your buddies for a drink after work. In Germany, the dude gets pissed if you show up 15 minutes late. If you look at like South America, it can happen. You have a date for Monday, and you message each other, and the dude doesn't show up, and they don't are pissed when the meetup happens 3 days later. That's like Latin America. In Germany,
Mhm.
if the dude sits alone in the bar, waits 1 hour, he quits friendship, even if they have friendship
Does
10
it-
years. You know, that's
There
German
was a great.
mentality.
There was a book. I can't remember the book exactly, but it talks about how different cultures
Yeah,
work on different sort of time principles and time scales. And Germany is at one end, right? It's very particular.
yeah. I
The
agree.
time means the time. But then you have India or South America where it's all much more freeform. It's all much more vague and nebulous, right? So
Yeah,
it's very
they are.
ingrained in the culture.
Yeah, but they also have a lot more traffic jams and other the travel inconveniences, right? So
Exactly.
it's
There's
normalized.
pros and cons. There's pros and
Yeah.
cons to it.
Mm.
Jack, I was thinking about the thing you were saying earlier about the kind of women that you see in your area and then why they're with those men. And I think, at least this might be wrong, but my thinking is maybe in certain areas in the more less affluent areas of the UK, it's not like London. It's not like the big metropolitan cities. There's no vibrant dating scene. There's no big hookup culture. It's probably like a few years, like 10, 20 years behind, and that's how people meet other people, right? So it's through friends, through connections, through the family, and also the options are much lower as well. And also the women, they may not have as high paying jobs as they would in the city, so they'd have to look for a man, they have to settle. So all these factors probably play into the role that how they have the men that they do.
Yeah, I know, but it irritates me because I actually live in this environment. I actually live in the type of environment that you just described, and I can't figure out how these people meet, because I do go to places where there's lots of people, and I do speak to women quite a bit. Most of the time, just sitting outside a cafe with my dog. But these guys seem to make connections with these women, and I don't. And I just can't work out the reason why beyond looks, because I'm not that bad. I'm
How tall are
okay,
you, Jack? How tall are you?
I'm 6'4".
That
You're 6'4"?
I don't understand it if you have this side.
I think the first part of making connection is you going to and talking to some chicks.
Yeah. Well, I think
I'm
part of it
5'8"
was,
and I have more results than you, I guess.
You're 6'4", Jack. Sorry to harp on about this, but again, with that height, if you go to India, man, it's over for everyone else around you, bro. You go to a bar at 6'4", the average height is probably 5 for men is probably 5'6".
I'm mogging the whole country, man.
well, part of the reason is that I for the last 6 years, I've basically been a recluse, my friend. I gave up alcohol 6 years ago, and I can't go to places where alcohol is consumed. So the types of meeting places where you meet women in the UK, that's off bounds for me. So I've only really got a virtual life, and I'm riddled with anxiety.
Yeah, but you can go for
when
ice cream or coffee. You don't have to go to a pub, dude. Come on.
Yo,
that's easy.
Jack, I've been telling you, man. You already partly completed part of it. Get yourself the networking job or some sort of Western salary that's decent. I'm telling you, man. As Mr. Pepsi said, you're gonna be slaying in India.
Wait.
No, I'll be going after Latin American chicks. They're the only.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're gonna slay. So I'm just
Why
saying,
don't
get your money up, and all will be well in a couple of years.
why don't you try Argentina? In Argentina, there are certain demographic of German
They're too
people.
white, Saffron. If you go to Argentina, you're basically meeting a whole population who are white.
Yeah, but
And-
Jack, Jack, I told this about this topic previously with Medican, yeah, because he also avoided in Thailand and Bangkok the regions of Bangkok which were full of white people, yeah, foreigners, yeah, and it's not true, yeah. You are different than the white Argentinians, yeah. You are different. You are taller than them. You don't look like their Italian or Spanish ancestors,
You
yeah.
don't descend from
You,
certain people.
yeah,
Also-
you,
hold on.
you have money. If you keep your Western salary, you have money. Yeah. If you have a different accent, you are taller than them, and so on and so on.
Also,
Yo,
I
hold
think
on.
there's one thing about there's another thing about going, if you're white, going to meet other white people in a different country. There are far fewer white people there than in your own country, right? So you're already part of a smaller pool for other people to choose from. Secondly, being in a different place around people with some similarity brings people close together, so they're more likely to choose you, hang out with you, especially if a common language, something common like that. So I would say you don't avoid a place like Argentina. And the final thing I want to ask is, how would you say you are facially? Because if you're all right facially, then I think the only thing I would say the reason. Sorry, go on, Jack.
Yeah, well, facially, I look. I've got like dark hair. I've got a broken nose because I spent my childhood and my early adult years boxing, so my face is pretty mangled from taking too many punches in the facial area. And I've got like a reddish beard, which covers the lower part of my face, and my facial features are pretty much misaligned, probably because I'm of predominant Scottish and Irish ancestry. So I've got that Celtic look to my face.
Yeah,
Which
but
isn't
I
the
don't
classic.
think your face isn't that weak. Maybe you look masculine.
But
But
you are
yeah,
boxer. You are boxer.
I
That's
believe
why-
you described yourself as being a 4 at one point, right?
Well,
Yo,
yeah,
hold
I've
on.
got.
Let me ask you a quick question. Are you ginger, Cell?
No. I've
he
got
said
my
dark
hair's
hair, I think.
my hair's almost black, but I've got
Oh,
like a red
okay.
beard.
Yo, so are you familiar with Todd, Grotesque Subhuman?
Oh yeah, I know him. Yeah.
Yeah, no, like I would equate your height to his height. I mean, the only difference between you and him, I would say, is you can actually do something about it. Like you have the mental fortitude and capacity, and you've already proven you're already halfway there. Like
and
Todd
what
is just
Yeah.
autistic spurg, and he's never gonna escape his Inkwell universe.
This
So,
this
like
is
I
the thing.
said, man,
And
don't worry
the
about all
thing
the
that
other shit. Just get your money up, and I'm telling you, man, in a couple years, it can be done.
Yeah, I do got a
To-
question
Yeah,
after all this.
Latin chicks, man.
to go back to Todd Vandercock, this meme from the internet. He's not aware of looks maxing. He dresses like a schoolboy. He has bad haircut. He has a $5 haircut. So yeah,
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 that's
because
true. That's true.
the
I mean, you are a
Yeah,
boxer
and
as well.
wait,
So you are,
hold on. So if Todd could actually quote unquote try to looks max, maybe get rid of his glasses and
yeah,
whatever he can do to make anything better, and then try to geomax, I think he would
um,
yeah,
still be slaying.
but Todd can't do much because he's on welfare,
Yeah,
right? He's
that's
but
constantly
yeah,
but the
yeah.
thing is, Todd
exactly.
Vandercock is not Trussell. He can fuck fat Latina and black chicks, but he don't like it, so he's Volcel here. He is not. He can bang fours that are black or Latin. He agreed on that on stream, but
you
he
should.
don't
Yeah, and
like it.
also
He
he's on
dreams of he
Neatbucks
dreams
and
of Haiti
SSI.
Becky, but he is not capable by his actual looks level to get this shit. You know.
Why don't you
Oh,
try to be a
How's he on
boxing
neat
coach
bucks?
or
How the fuck do you
something?
get neat bucks?
Why don't
Yeah,
he's
you
he's
try?
on
also
SSI. He gets like $1,200 every month in free housing.
$1,200.
And free
Yeah, he lives
housing.
in
fuck?
he lives in Buffalo, New York, for free and on nursing home. Yeah.
Free
Damn.
housing.
to
And
well,
he drives
he's
a pickup truck.
Be
he's
on welfare.
capitalizing on the woke agenda too.
Did
So
I
Fucking
just miss out
autism
on
bucks,
life?
dog.
Everybody's just getting this fucking free money
Fucking
and shit.
autism money, dude. The fuck?
Yeah, yeah.
Autism bucks.
They
He
give
he
free
gets
money.
more like a German need bucks. He has free housing plus $1,200.
Isn't he
Autism.
isn't he
Germany,
diagnosed with a
in
mental illness?
Germany, you get free housing plus $500. He gets literally $700 more.
I'm around here walking out with a pack of tarot cards in my pocket. I should be getting 6 figures from the fucking government. Ain't that a bitch?
Welcome to America,
Oh,
bitch.
To summarize, Jack. Sorry, to answer your question, why these women are with these normies. I would say, yeah, if it's not the looks and it's definitely not the height, I would say it might be sort of mental seldom. So definitely, like, if you can work on that, and like these other guys said, hydraulics, if you money up and you geomax, I reckon you've got no problems, man. After that.
Yeah, have you ever thought about geomaxing yourself, like going to somewhere like Latin America?
I haven't myself. I haven't personally. I'm just gonna, because I'm quite I haven't looked maxed at all. I think the number one rule of looks maxing is body fat percentage. I'm very very fat at the moment, so I'm
you're
gonna try
fat
and
at the moment, or what?
Oh, yeah,
Exactly.
Pepsi Volfel, dude.
So Pepsi,
too much Pepsi.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Pepsi, do you
And there's
own
Pepsi
a
Light.
business? Do you own a business, or do you have a good career or something? Because most
I
of
said
the
I've got a decent career. So yeah, I think for me, my goals I think are pretty. My goals are pretty set in my head. I need to, looks maxing. Really trying to lose weight, cut out the sugars and fats. Career max as well, and just money up, weight down. That's my goal.
And do you have any kind of a family business or something? Because most of the UK Indian families do have either at least one gas store or something like that. If not a
No, I don't have any of that background, and none of my family do either.
Okay.
Can't you get an arranged marriage?
I could. I think I'd have to go through obviously familial ties and everything, but I kind of want to see if I can do it myself. The thing is, I'm of the belief that I'll only sort of give up, quote unquote, once I've tried all other options, right? So I'm going to try looks maxing as much as possible, and once that happens, and then I'm not successful, then yeah, I'll do what it takes.
Pepsi Max.
Yeah, no, I would
go to
hold on.
politics.
Pandemic, hold on. I would say it's pointless to geomax if you aren't already looks maxed and money maxed. Wherever you are.
Yeah.
That's just a rule. Like, you gotta be prime, then geomax.
You don't have to be necessary prime, because there are a lot of retired people, retired white Western people, yeah, in Thailand, who have a young girlfriend or wife.
Yeah, we got echo.
That's what I figured. All right, give me a sec. All right, let me reset the stream, and then we'll do this for about another 10 minutes, and I'll end the stream pretty soon. What is this? Food stamps. I get $3,400 a month VA. Yeah, yeah. If you get a VA check, pretty damn good. You work for the veteran. If you're a veteran, do you get that big check at the end of the month, beginning of the month? The free neat buck.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
hold on. How the fuck do you get 3,400 from the VA?
Veterans, you're a veteran. You get a lot of money from the Veteran Association or Veterans VA, veteran benefits. And honestly, most of that money is I think you don't even get taxed on that money either. Actually,
yeah,
I'm
thinking of joining the army.
Technically, the name is the Israeli Foreign Legion, but yeah,
you're not wrong there. Oh,
yeah,
boy.
I mean, you can join for the weekends, and you'll be in the reserve army.
I think you got to serve at least like 20. Well, depending on how many years you serve, you get more money. Obviously,
no, but there's a difference, because there's you to be available for that pension or military pension or whatever. There's not everyone gets it who serves for the U.S. Army, especially not foreigners.
You get
100% VA rating, so he's 100% disabled. I'm allowed to work, but also quit my job last year. Yeah, so he's disabled.
I think the veterans, only if you're officer or sergeant, you get decent amount of money if you leave the military reserves. If you're just a private, you're fucked. You stranded.
Yeah. Also, I got a question, Mystery. Like, if you already have a college degree, then you go into the military. Do you still qualify for the GI Bill after?
I'm not actually sure about that. Actually, I know. I think you I think you can actually. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to leverage that GI Bill to get like a master's degree or something like that.
Yeah, because you know, maybe just maybe I might go back to school to learn more skills, but I wasn't gonna pay for it.
Yo, Drolix,
Yo,
if you join army on a reserve cadet base, that means you have to go just 2 days a week or something in a month. Then you get full scholarship for your PhD and stuff like that, even master's degree.
Wasn't
yeah, I
that a lot
mean,
of people's plan right before Vietnam?
And the higher your degree is, the higher.
Just
the
saying,
no,
I would wait for this Ukraine shit to blow over before y'all start.
yeah,
Yeah.
No, I ain't
Yeah,
joining
or-
the military anytime soon, but you know, weekend warrior might be a good thing.
buy some. I would say buy some coats, guys. It's pretty
But
cold in Russia.
you'll be in the reserve. That means if Ukraine shit blows up and all the real army men are there, then it's over. It's not just gym and free food and priority
Yeah,
sitting in
no,
American Airlines for you. You have to
See,
go.
I also think, you know, I want to use my high IQ, you know, like be in the military intelligence or something for like cyber warfare, like
That's
Air
not.
that.
Force.
I
Wow.
would do it.
But
You
that's
want
not
Like,
up to you. I mean, that's not up to you. They will like pick and choose or based on your degrees and all. And one more thing, your rank is decided based on your degree. So if you have masters or a PhD, you'll be higher in the cadet post and stuff like that.
all right, Drolix, I'll tell you what to do. You want to take your ass straight to the Space Force.
Yep.
And if you can't get to the if you can't get to the Space Force, go to the Air Force. You want to work your way down by fucking
altitude.
Yeah, exactly.
I've always said when it comes to wars in the military, Vietnam War was the best because it had the best soundtrack.
Ah, man. Yeah, you're not too wrong there, buddy boyo.
The
All
trees
right,
on
well,
the trees
I gotta
on
end
the-
the stream pretty soon, buddy boyo. So let's get your last
Yeah.
words in here. Let's get some fucking last words. going.
Yeah,
Let's start
hold
from
on,
you.
hold on,
All
just
right,
a
go,
little
what's
bit.
up?
Jack Tyson, have you read my comments I sent you on Discord?
I haven't. No, have you sent me comments? Have you, my friend?
Yeah, I sent you messages, private chat to you, not in
I
a
get your message
channel
today, boy.
to yourself. I sent it directly to your user account.
All right, I'll check, mate, and I'll reply. No
Yeah,
worries.
yeah. I wrote you what you can do to Thailand Max or
I'm not part of
whatever.
the Discord forum. That's the problem. So I might not.
No,
have got the
but I
messages.
found you somewhere. I wrote you. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Anyways,
Yeah.
I wrote you some things which you could do as a native English speaker. You could go.
Try Philippines. Try
Yeah.
Philippines.
No, in generally you could teach.
English abroad.
Yes, exactly. You could teach English because you are a native. Yeah, and then
Oh,
you
I
would
really,
get.
I really appreciate it, mate, and I'll reply. I really appreciate your
There
help.
is more.
Thank you.
I also sent you some links how to get an IT remote job and such. Okay.
In China,
I really,
you
really
can get
appreciate it. Thank you, mate. I
easy.
really appreciate it. I'm grateful.
China, you'll be hired in China very well because you're a white English guy. So
No, didn't they already stop that as far as like English?
Oh
speakers and
no, it's still going on. You
It's
just
still
have to
going
be a native speaker.
What kind of Jack? What kind of skills and stuff do you have? Qualifications and things like that?
I've got a CCNA in computing. I've got that's about it, really.
If you got computing stuff, as a boy said, if a remote job is your best bet, right? Because you can like.
Yeah,
earn
but the
earn a
problem is
UK salary.
he's just starting with his computer skills. You know, he just went through the boot camp and got a certificate. So now he's gotta get hands-on
he can
experience.
he can easily get a 50K plus job or a 50,000 pound plus kind of a job easily in IT. Easily.
I think getting the first job, especially most jobs there, especially coding, getting the first job is the hardest thing. Once you've put your on the ladder,
yeah,
it's easier after that.
And
so
that's for anything though. Really,
in IT, one more strategy is you should change your job very quickly, like 1-2 years max in current time scenarios. You should not spend like
agreed.
6-7 years trying to like get increments or something. That will not happen in IT. So just start your resume building, get your first job, start working on that. With that experience, apply in 1 year or something. Keep switching. In 4 or 5 years, you'll be making easily 6 figures.
All right, well, let's fucking do it. Let's end this fucking shit on a strong note, my buddy boy. Let's do it. Last words, Pepsi Maxer. Last words.
It's not over until it's over, buddy boys.
There you go. Thanks for coming on, my dude.
See you later, mate.
Jack Nickelback, my dude. Last words.
Yeah, I'm not about to do any of that IT bullshit. I'm just about to flip fucking domain names for money. So
That's IT.
There you go. That's the way to do it, my dude.
mhm.
All right, man. Thanks for coming on, my dude.
Thank you.
Drolix, my dude. Last words.
Yo, domain name flipping might be not so great in my opinion. I heard I think it was either voice.com was the highest auction sold domain name, like at 100 million or
Oh
something.
wow.
Yeah. But yeah, keep on coping midweek. Another couple more days to go. Take
There you
care.
go. Thanks for coming on, my dude. Hey, boy. Last words.
I'd rather be flipping burgers than domain names.
Bye
Bye bye.
All right, see you later, buddy. Saffron Pill, my dude. Last words.
New Yorkers are fighting rats. In New York, there has been a war declared on rats.
What the fuck? They're fighting literally fighting rats, like fucking
Take
goddamn
care.
TMNT or some shit. Fucking not Shredder. What the fuck?
And
The
and
little
and Pepe is the goat.
Pepe is the goat. All right, dude. Based. See you next time, my dude. Pandemic. Last words, my dude.
Don't believe the Indians. They already can get arranged marriage.
Don't believe the Indians.
Yeah, they can get arranged marriage. They're not incel.
There you go. All right, buddy. Thanks for coming on, my dude. Jack Tiffin. Last but not least. Last words, my dude.
Well, have a good week, my friends. Everyone on this panel and everyone listening. I'll speak to you the weekend.
All right, buddy. Thanks for coming on, my dude.
All right, mate.
All right, then there was one. Oh my god, long stream, 2 hours and 11 minutes. Hope you guys enjoyed this shit. Future is grim. I haven't seen Grim in months or years. It's been like a year, I believe, since I've seen Grim. Poor Grim. Miss that guy. Peace out, my dude. Yeah, peace out, my dude. All right, guys, this has been another Wednesday night WINsell. I've been your host, Mystery School. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you like the video or hate the video. Never forget, guys, that wisdom fucking gold. Peace out, my dude. See you guys on SNC episode 8. Coming this Sunday. Typical shit. Typical start time, 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guess I will hop on over to the Vital Messages channel to see what's going on there with what's it again? Black Pill Conversations. Don't forget to watch his little interview with that guy, and we'll see you guys next time. Once again, guys, episode 8 this Sunday, 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Typical shit. All right, guys, peace out. See you guys on the flip side.